Since I had to do this anyway, I figured I'd just go ahead and turn the camera on and show you guys what I'm going to do here. Maybe it'll help some people that's newer to the firearm community here. But what happened was, guys, I got caught in a really big storm, me and Agar. Like a downpour so hard you couldn't see very far in front of you. And I was wet to the point to where it was like I just stepped out of a swimming pool. I had even taken my firearm off my side and put it in my pocket, which did absolutely nothing. When I came home and pulled my gun out, there was literally water running down the barrel. So I'm going to show you guys really quickly how you can take care of your firearm that got that wet in the rain. And it's not as hard as you'd think, and it doesn't take too much. Glocks are very resistant to rust as it is. So let me go ahead and show you what I do. I like Lucas gun oil. You can use anything you want, just something I've been using lately. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a bore snake here, which I highly recommend these bore snakes. And I'm going to put some oil right here. This is the part that starts in the chamber. And I'm going to put a little bit of oil right here where these little copper brushes are that's embedded in here. There's a couple of little knots right there. I'm going to put some oil right there. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the barrel and we're going to go from the rear to the muzzle. I'm just going to pull this bore snake through with that oil on there and those copper brushes. And then we're going to go one more time through the barrel. There's a shot down the barrel, guys. It's nice and shiny and clean and has a little layer of oil on it, and that's as far as you need to go with that. With just doing that, you're good to go. If you don't have a bore snake, just run a patch with oil on it a couple of times through there like that, and you'll be good to go. Okay, so now all we're going to do is we're going to take a microfiber cloth, put a little bit of oil on there, and we're just going to wipe over all the metal parts here. We're going to wipe it over with oil and then dry it back off. You don't have to have oil visibly on here. You just oil it like this, and then you can dry it off. And that's all you have to do. The barrel's done and protected. I've put some more of the Lucas CLP on this rag, and now we're just going to take the slide, and we're just going to wipe over all the metal parts of the slide and even the metal sights here. Then we're going to wipe over through the inside, guys. We're just going to wipe over all the exposed metal on the inside. And then we're going to wipe off the excess oil. You don't need a lot of extra oil. And that's it. Your slide is good to go. Now I'm just going to put a little bit of oil right here on the microfiber again. And we're going to just wipe over some of the metal parts inside the frame here, like your rails that I know got wet, slide release. You don't have to do much to the polymer frame. You can wipe over the outside too if you'd like. This grip is still wet, believe it or not, and it's been a couple hours since it was in the rain. And that's it for that. So the last thing I'm going to do is put a couple of drops on the recoil spring and rod here. I'm just going to kind of spin that like this in the microfiber cloth with the 2 drops of oil on there. Then we're going to oil the Glock as per the manual. We're going to put 1 drop on the barrel, right about there. Rub that around like that. We're going to put a drop in each frame rail here of oil. I put some in here at the back. And then I hold the slide up like this. And also when you put the slide back on and rack it a couple of times, that'll spread that oil around as well. And then we're going to put 1 final drop where the connector is right back here. then I'm going to work that back and forth here. Let some of that oil get down in there. And that's it, guys. That's all you have to do if your firearm decides to go out and play for a little bit in the rain. Hope you liked the video. If you have any questions, just leave them below. This is DOF, and I am out.